Before you came to earth, your soul sat before a council, not for judgment, but for alignment. There was nothing accidental about your incarnation. Every part of it was a calculated frequency match. Your timelines, potential bloodlines, karmic fields, planetary intersections, all laid out before you. Incarnation to Earth is a multi-phase soul contract process that includes your soul self, dimensions 4 through 6, your Oversoul, dimensions 6 through 9, and your avatar self, or inner Christos expression, dimensions 9 through 12. Beyond that, the Rishi aspect, your original divine intelligence, exists in dimensions 13 through 15. These facets of your being coordinated with eternal life councils like the Melchizedek Cloister, Emerald Order, and the Ayayani priesthood to review Earth's evolving grid, its distortions, and the soul mission templates required for planetary repair. From this review, your Oversoul began what is known as genetic and lineage matching, selecting not what would be emotionally easy, but what was morphogenetically aligned. In other words, your frequency, your code, was matched with a parental bloodline that held the keys to your mission, your healing, and your activation, not because they would support you, but because their DNA would challenge you to remember. This matching process identified where on Earth's surface you would need to be born, what timeline convergence would be required, and which karmic imprints your presence would help transmute. You chose your birth portal based on these coordinates. You did not fall to Earth. You were planted, strategically, intentionally, reverently. From there, your consciousness began to descend through the dimensional bands, through the 12th, the 9th, the 6th, and onward until it reached the second dimension, the emotional template, and the first dimension, the physical field. Your soul met the fetal body, and this is where the ancestral code lock activated. Generational karma, sometimes spanning 7 to 11 bloodlines back, was imprinted into your cellular memory, not as punishment, but as part of the soul's assignment to alchemize and restructure DNA fields from the inside out. At the moment of conception, the parental codes fused with your soul template, creating the base for your 12-strand DNA matrix. Most of these strands are dormant or distorted under the current Earth grid, but they remain encoded with your original architecture. The distortions, however, are not minor. The current Earth field has been infiltrated with phantom matrices, amnesia nets, reversed energetic currents, and false light overlays. So while you agreed to forget, because forgetting was once part of a sacred reset, the amnesia that covers most of humanity now is no longer part of the original design. For many of us, our incarnations were still voluntary. We are what's known as the fail-safe Christos host K teams, not spelled with a C but with a K, who came into this realm as living correction fields. We volunteered to enter through the veils into bloodlines of distortion, not to suffer endlessly, but to recode from within. Your soul chose this body, this name, this location, because it held keys for planetary grid recalibration. You are a grid holder, a recoder, and an anchor for the eternal life template. You are a living flame in a fallen system. not because you wanted ease, but because you are capable of restoring what others forgot. And you are not alone. The soul teams are activating, the remembrance is surfacing, and the grids are calling you home.